We've just seen the press conference of the prosecution panel on day 8 of the impeachment trial of Chief Justice Renato Corona. Chief Prosecutor Neil Tupas said that his team is very confident that even on Article 2 alone, they will be able to convict the Chief Justice. So how do we make sense of day 8? Joining us to help us is Rappler Editor-at-Large Marites Vitug. So, ma'am, good afternoon. We actually had a lot of revelations today with regard to the properties of the Coronas. What to you was most significant?
For me, it was the revelation or the discovery that it was actually Renato and Cristina Corona who owned the 200 square meter lot in McKinley Hills in the fort. I was particularly struck by this because we wrote this in a story way before the SAL-Ns of the Chief Justice were released. And we said that the daughter, who was based in the U.S., was only turning 30 at the time, bought a 200 square meter lot in McKinley for $6.1 million. But the going rate at the time was $8 million. And then the Chief Justice said in a speech in the Supreme Court that, he said, and I quote, in Tagalog, he said, "My daughter is a physical therapist. She's been living there for a long time. She can afford to buy the lot." So this afternoon, this all unraveled, and I was really surprised that they're the real owners of McKinley Hill lot.
Okay, let's go to the Bellagio property. It actually came from the private prosecutor and not from Giovanni Nang of Mega World, that there was this alleged discount that the Chief Justice availed himself of 40% to acquire Bellagio. How did you interpret that revelation?
According to Mr. Giovanni Nang, they give standard discounts of 15%.
That's right.
And he said the maximum is 20%. So that's double. That's even double the maximum discount. Granting that there were, he said, finishing problems, that's still a huge discount.
Okay, so the prosecution actually pounced on that bit of information, and they said that there was a pending case before the Supreme Court concerning Mega World. Could you enlighten us what exactly was this case and what was the participation of the Chief Justice?
I remember we wrote that in 2004, Mega World had a pending case in the Supreme Court, and the decision was penned by the time, Associate Justice Corona in favor of Mega World. It had to do with brokers' fees, and he said that Mega World is not liable, and they don't need to pay, I think, some millions of pesos in brokers' fees.